to all of you, the heart of the Democratic Party. We just won, and we've won big because of you.
The big winner in South Carolina, former Vice President Joe Biden, rallying supporters last night. And that is where we begin in the OTR Roundtable this morning. Joining us this morning is Democratic analyst Marianne Marsh and Republican analyst Rob Gray. Great to have you with us, guys. We're alive, huh? Those are the two words that come out of Carolina last night?
Mm-hmm. So Joe Biden pulled it off as promised and then some. It's what you would call a runaway, but is it enough to propel him back to the top on Tuesday? And is Bernie Sanders worried? Let's start with you, Rob.
Well, first of all, the firewall did exist for Joe Biden in South Carolina. Many of us were skeptical about that, but his campaign is still running on fumes. He doesn't really have enough time before Super Tuesday in 2 days to get the momentum he needs, to get the money in that he needs. Other campaigns have been organizing and spending on TV. In Super Tuesday states, Biden has not.
And Bernie, is he worried?
Is Bernie worried?
Yeah.
I don't think so, because Bernie looks really, really good in California. A lot of the vote is already in California and Texas because of early voting. So Bernie probably has a lot locked in already.
Bernie worried, Marianne?
Not at all. I mean, if Joe Biden's lucky on Tuesday, he will only be several hundred delegates behind Bernie Sanders. That's the problem here. I mean, the good news is for Joe Biden, he won. The bad news is after that big win, he's still 6 delegates behind Bernie Sanders as we speak. The worst news is, to Rob's point, he has no money, too late to buy ads, no organization, and for him to be successful, the firewall has to now become spontaneous combustion for him to catch up.
Which brings us to item 2, Marianne. If he is in trouble, if Joe Biden is in trouble, where's Elizabeth Warren? Is she on life support?
Well, she's number 4, but here's the thing. Everyone's going to pressure everyone else to get out except Elizabeth Warren, because Elizabeth Warren cuts into Bernie Sanders. All the other candidates are cutting into Joe Biden. So if anything, I think people are going to encourage her to stay in to try to keep trying to hamper Bernie Sanders.
Rob, what do you think? Does she have to, obviously, let me state the obvious, perform strong on Super Tuesday to be able to be around on Wednesday?
I mean, the first 4 contests, she went 3rd, 4th, 4th, and 5th. That is not a prescription for winning. It's also, I think, not a prescription for staying in the campaign after this week. I think if she does not win her home state of Massachusetts on Tuesday, she is likely to be pressured to get out, will get out, suspend her campaign.
Here in Massachusetts, Warren is noticeably missing in these final days before our primary. Sanders covered the Bay State from the Berkshires to Boston this weekend. Our UMass Amherst WCVB poll shows could be a tight race between them here. How was it possible for her to lose her home state, Rob?
I mean, it really is amazing. If you look at John Kerry in 2004, he got more than 70% of the vote here. Mike Dukakis in 88, 63% of the vote here. She may come in second in her home state. We already know that she finished distant behind the pack in New Hampshire, which should have been her second home state. So it's a real problem, and it's really unbelievable.
Is it a big problem if she comes in a close second, Marianne?
I don't think it's a big problem, and it's possible. I mean, I think it's going to be a very, very tight race here for her, no question about it. None of the public polls have been correct so far since we started this whole process, so I think we have to take all of them with a grain of salt. But again, if you're worried about Bernie Sanders walking away with this nomination, I think a lot of people, especially in Massachusetts, look at Elizabeth Warren as some way to try to stop him from doing that.
But even a narrow win here might not be enough. I mean, she's got to win, get close second somewhere else, and there's 13 other contests on Tuesday.
But nevertheless, she will persist. I mean, I think the other scenario here now is she thinks as this process goes on, there might be the double, triple bank shot where somehow Bernie's disqualified and she becomes the replacement for him. Far-fetched, I know, but nothing's impossible in this election.
All right, I want to shift gears away from politics for a minute and turn to Columbia Gas, because it finally pled guilty to violating the Federal Pipeline Safety Act for the fatal explosions that rocked the Merrimack Valley back in 2018. The fine was $53 million, and now Eversource is buying the company for $1.1 billion. Investigations still aren't over, but are we headed in the right direction, Marianne? What do you think?
Well, no.
No.
I mean, Columbia gets to pocket $1 billion. They get to keep that, all of that. So they're getting $1.1 billion. They have to pay a $53 million fine, which is like a quarter by comparison, and they walk away with over $1 billion. How is that fair? And look at what happened to everybody up there, including the loss of a life of a young man. So it is absurd and obscene that that's all they're getting. It's not even a parking ticket.
Not only the young man's life, but the home, the young man's life is,
Yeah,
is unbelievable.
first and foremost.
The second part is the home has still not been replaced on the property where that young man lost his life.
And others.
And others. There's still scars there.
I think the hope is now you have a competent company in control that can take care of a lot of this. And I think what people are looking for here is for it to be fixed in the long term. So I think the U.S. Attorney Lelling, it was a good headline for him this week, this fine on Columbia, not a bad one. And I think the business transaction is probably good for the ratepayers of
But they're still
Massachusetts.
going to do business in other states, and they're dangerous.
We continue on the record. Stay with us.